Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. And that has gone straight into touch. Shot could be on. A corner it is then. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bale. McBurney. That's tidy. Now the cross. Now it's McBurney.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Scholes. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Bale. And this is Scholes. Here comes the corner. Gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now it's McBurney. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up.
Ekitike! Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely aimed pass. Ekitike. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Watkins is onto this. Egan. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's made its way to him. Little pass back. Out towards the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. And they can counter here. Well read, nice interception. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bale receives it in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. This looks promising. Ødegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Beckham. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That's good running with the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's neat. Nice bit of trickery. Pings in across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. They get a throw in. McBurney. Watkins.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ekitike. Goes looking wide. McBurney. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Good pressure, determined, intense. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Scholes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he was quick to react. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Scholes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. But Bernie. Hull finding their passes. Driving through the middle. Crosses it in. Ake gets it away. Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot! And it's hoisted clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right. Now it's Beckham.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Scholes. Ake. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Watkins. Now it's McBurney. Played out towards the right wing. And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. There's the delivery. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Look at this great chance! Decent enough try.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Scholes. Number 4, Ferdinand. Coming on the field, number 21, Isak. Number 14, Frank Lampard. Number 19, Dunk. Substitution.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he welcomes it, and he's following up! And that has been clubbed away. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Played out to the left flank.
There will be 3
He's felt
minutes
that, hasn't
added
he?
time.
We are into stoppage time. Gelhardt. Dunk gets over and intercepts. And it's Bale. Lampard. He's on it. Can he get away? And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the
Against
atmosphere
Manchester
frenetic.
United.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Fernando Torres. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Eintracht Frankfurt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Palmer, this is promising. Palmer! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And there's the shot! Flings in across, has another go! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Saka goes steaming forward, and it's Wirtz. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Played it again. And he's straight offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ambitious ball here. Now this could be a chance. Saka approaching the half-hour mark. Great vision. Picked up brilliantly, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg does well to stand firm and defend it. Goes down, but nothing given. Ekitike knocks it into space. Tries to climbs up big. Goal! Manchester United! And that is goal number 20. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goals.
Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Darwin. He is through here. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off
2
beautifully.
added minutes has been indicated.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now he's off and running. There's the whistle for half-time. Manchester United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a
And
half,
quick
this.
reminder today that parking in the
Quite a
area
half.
around
More of the
stadium
same,
is strictly
please.
forbidden.
Score at the interval,
Please use parking
2-2.
provided by the club or any other paid parking
If you
facility.
have just
in
joined
the
us,
area.
well, we've just begun the second period here. Palmer. Eintracht Frankfurt couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. A probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
Header! Oh, they could be caught out here. Chance, surely! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And the comeback is complete. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do...
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Gravenberch! Soboslai gets rid without sophistication. Ah, good steal, he just read it. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Palmer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Haaland has it in a wide position. Saka gets his head on it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their third corner. Gravenberch! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, great header! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Witz gets through on his own. Chance for a shot! Manchester United take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Shot at goal! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dunk. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 24, Palmer.
Ake with the... He gets big!
Coming on the field.
Boom! Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Number 41, Rice. Number 21, Diego Forlan. Substitution.
And the pass is intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. Watkins to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter.
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Gravenberg. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ake. Foot in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
shot could be on. Rice. Rodri.
6 added minutes
Alexander-Arnold
has been indicated.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marmoush. He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot. Bullish header! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. That's the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ekitike, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good
Just
evening.
a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening And the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm
Everyone,
Peter Drury,
please
and it's my
welcome our
chance to say that
players.
it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about players in recent times is this guy, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I really like his enthusiasm, his energy, his commitment, his attitude. The way he goes about his business is with real purpose, and that stands out.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
And this is now today's lineup.
What are you making of this formation, Jim
Number
Beglin?
9,
Well, the formation that was
Calvert-Lewin.
once the staple
Number
diet of the
19,
Italian game and
Okafor.
still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
So we're up and running. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Goodmanson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Strauch. Aronson. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space, and it's played into the middle. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Ødegaard. Rooney going face-to-face with his great rival. Law! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Strauch. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aronson. Makaleli. Okafor. So, what can they make of this? Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bogle. Now it's Okafor. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. And he's managed to gift it back. Goodmanson. Leeds upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it's still neat.
And a chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now this could be a chance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It scores! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Ampadu. Goodmanson. Okafor. Goodmanson. Okafor. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance, surely! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's been taken short. Hangs in a cross, climbs up big! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Aronson. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries to cross. And that has been knocked clear. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Distributed tidily. Cross in. Oh, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. Rooney. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United find a position of real strength.